Hi everybody, this is Fidelma from Go With Crafty Bits. I have this journal here that I made for a friend of mine, and she's very much into vintage and Victorian, so this is specifically made for her as a present. So it has 5 signatures, as you can see there, and there's about 116 pages altogether. So it's hardcover, and I covered it with denim, different jeans. So there's about 4 different types of jeans, and I sewed it then on the spine. And then I have a ribbon because she with the little doggy paws, because she's really into dogs and she has loads of animals. So on the front of it I have this vintage cameo little kind of a brooch with black satin ribbon around it, and then underneath it I have this pink, because she's very much into pink as well. So I have this little pink novelty wool, and then underneath that I have some vintage lace and some other material, I don't know what that is. So as you say, the ribbon is dog paws. So we'll just open it and have a look. So it's actually quite a full book, so I'll go through it fairly quickly because there is quite a lot in it. So inside I covered it in material, and this little pocket here, and I have 2 little journal cards, just plain journal cards. Then I printed off this free picture, vintage picture on the back of it. Then I put in a corner pocket and made a little vintage journal card with some vintage lace, some on card, a card bonnet, and another card, so it's layered. Then we have another picture, vintage picture, that I printed off from the internet. And this is, it's tea dyed paper here. This is a vintage style frame. So I have it goes the other side as well. So just put that little picture there. And again, it's journaling. It's done on coffee dyed paper, or tea dyed, and this is coffee dyed. And it's just loads of places for her to journal. This then is a tea dyed, and I did some stenciling on it with some bubble wrap. I really think it's very effective. The tea dyed I did in the oven, so you can see the rack, that I put it straight onto the rack, so it left an imprint, which I thought was quite nice. Then you have this beautiful card, and it's cupcakes, tea time, and I made a little tuck spot here and a little journaling card there as well. So on the next page then I just did another little journaling card on tea dyed paper, and put it on card. Then this is, as far as I remember, I think this is onion dyed, I can't quite remember that. And I did some decoupage from a tissue that was actually taken from her house, but she didn't know why I was taking it. And then I did some stenciling here on the side, cutout stenciling. Then she loves, you know, the Victorian tea, you know, served in the pretty serving dishes and all that, so I put that in there. I think it's quite nice. And again, there's loads of places she can journal. Did some decoupage here as well from that same tissue napkin. So that's that. Then some coffee dyed paper with some stenciling done on it. Again, it's lovely stenciling there. This is the back of the frame, and I just stuck in another little picture there. And I mean, she can take those pictures out if she wants, or cover them over with her own pictures. Then this is another, the other side of the photo. Then over here we have a little postcard. It's it's just a book that I bought that had just all these different cards in them and that sort of thing. So I just stuck that in there, and then you have the printed like postmarks, and then that's the first signature done. Second signature, then I started with some pretty cards. It's almost like wallpaper, and I stuck on this lovely vintage lace that is tea dyed, and that's the back of the card. And this side here is this tea dyed or coffee dyed paper that I did some stenciling and some distress ink on it, and I made this side pocket from an old card that she actually gave me. And then I made this journaling card just to stick into it, and this lovely top to the journaling card. Put it in there. Then you have, again, you have the rack of the oven, which I think is really interesting. Then we have this lovely little side pocket. It's a sweet packet, sweet bag, I suppose. Then I did a little journaling card that I put in there that you can journal on. Now, she's very much into photography, so this is a picture of an autograph tree in Cool Park in the walled garden. So I thought I'd put it in here because she loves Cool Park. She always goes for walks there, and she always, you know, she's really into photography, so I thought that would be pretty there. This is the back of it. It's tea dyed paper, and I just took some decoupage paper on there. Then this is a doily, paper doily, and I printed this off, and I thought it would be nice to have it there. And actually, I just saw it has "Wish you a happy birthday." Not intended, but there you go. She can put her in her birthday. When it's her birthday, she can write on that. So then I have in the middle of the signature, again, I have this printed off picture, vintage picture, kind of like a Victorian picture, and then I have a beautiful tea dyed lace on the side that I sewed on, machine sewed. Here's the back of the paper doily and the fan, and then again some decoupage paper here, and that's the back of the photograph in Cool Park autograph tree. This is the back of the bag, so I put another little journaling card there with some vintage lace that I put on, and a little tag on the side of it. There you go. And of course, all these old photos are they came in that book of cards that as well, and I just cut them out and used them on the journaling cards. I thought they were quite nice. They're all kind of Victorian vintage stuff. Coffee dyed page, and then I have a side pocket here that she can journal on the back, and she can tuck something into. And this is the last page of the first signature, or the second signature, and you have the card again, and oops, sorry, and the vintage lace on the side of it. Third signature then has another printed off picture, free picture from the internet, and I have a side pocket with a journaling card, just stuck on this really Victorian picture there. Put that in, another little picture there that you can journal on the side of it. Another little picture here. This is coffee dyed, and this is card. Again, it's like the Victorian style card, and then I put a little tuck pocket on the bottom of it, and a little journaling card there. And of course, she has a bird table out the front that she tries to take pictures of birds, so I thought that was appropriate there as well. And then she loves taking pictures of frogs, and she lives by a lake, so she tends to spend a lot of time outdoors trying to find these cool pictures to take. Little side corner pocket with a journaling card with vintage lace and shoe. and this is a belly band that I made myself. And then I have a card, just a journaling card that I tucked in there, and I have this little paper clip that I use just to keep it in place because it tends to fall in here into the middle, so I just thought that would be nice there. Back of it then you have a little journaling spot here, and the middle signature has